Yay, finally connected. Took a while this time. So, um, I might make quite a few parts to this one because yeah, obviously, um, Richard Grannon goes into quite a few things that I can relate as well because at the end of the day, being still part of the Westminster, style of governance, well, I presume is not much different than over in Britain ways, over in Liverpool, right? So yeah, what can I say? If we're going to use the likes of some form of, and I don't know if anyone else has used this, but I've made, I think, a couple of previous videos before. I've made a video on, I've shared some knowledge on where healthy psychopathy, boundaried, healthy, only to be used, such as how a good police officer would use in a case of emergency, and right, or if you go in the military, or if you're genuinely getting attacked and you've got to run away, or if you're cornered to do something, right? Um, and how you can use something like that, and this, but I don't recommend this to many people unless you already are in higher levels of brain functioning, to use in terms of if you have good opportunities. I don't know, a job that you're chasing, some deal in terms of whatever you trying to buy or something, or a date, right? When you're not fully prepared, but you can use the, you know, adrenaline rush and whatnot to produce a good outcome, to produce good performance. But the key, most important thing, and Richard Grannon asked this question: when are you ready for dating? I say, when are you not ready for dating? But the real question is, where are the good, decent, half decent at least girls that are not fully codependent or cluster B? Or, and Richard Grannon has been much nicer than me, right? I am being slightly, on the clusters here because I'm trying to put out some videos. I'm trying to create some good performance here in short time, and I'm quite, I've got quite a bit of good faith in myself that I'm going to produce some content here. But again, this is not for popularity. I'm not trying to grow my channel beyond 1,000 people, right? If it does so grow naturally, oh well. But I'm generally trying to look after my, I need two, three, four, five people in my life that are genuine. That's it. That's, thank you very much. I don't need a billion trillion followers online and then 50, 60, 100 fake people in my life to rule my life. So, uh, yeah, that's the true question. How difficult it is to fit into society when, you would fit when you were, um, um, how should we call it, somewhat confused and with the lack of abilities to have correct responses to things and so on and so forth. And as you mature and as you produce correct responses as correctly as possible, right? I mean, we all have slight flaws. We're not robots or something. Um, and then you end up not having many people to deal with because they haven't been doing that. Some people haven't been exposed to the level of all manner of weird and some would call traumatizing. But I guess if there isn't any massive bad repercussions in the end, other than some financial, some economical, and I presume like the likes of Richard Grannon, too much popularity, right? Like I noticed the amount of I don't know, cluster B girls that ladies that were jumping on his channel and stuff, sometimes creating interruptions and whatnot. I think it would be really funny to hear some of the stories that he has. Anyways, so these are some of the things, and how great it is that at least in the dating process, in the vetting, dating these days is mainly vetting, just vetting people, and I think on their, but on other people's, on the girls' behalf, I don't know what kind of information they got access to, but they don't even vet. They must have access to some sort of label system, and they trust that to the bone. Might be the end of civilization as we know it. But hey, me myself, I like to vet people. I give them the benefit of the doubt. I try and be as nice as possible. When I the other day, there was like this lady that she seen me because I liked upfront and stuff, right? Spoke to her a little bit. I'm always the one to take initiative to you know uh, open up for some honesty, such as a phone call, maybe a video call, especially to the amount of fake profiles and so on and so forth, right? And schemers and scammers, or the amount of fake profiles that I've found that are what they or and they're so low cognition and stuff, constantly asking for iTunes gift cards and PlayStation gift cards. Anyway, so she goes to say that that I'm quite attractive, and she wants to go there, if you know what I mean. Of course, to me that meant it was purely going to be something along the lines of friends with benefits. Of course, the gentleman that I am, always exclusive, right? That's a must. Even in terms of psychology, it keeps me nice and healthy, honest, so on and so forth. Um, and lo and behold, by the time she was supposedly ready, right? At the time that she said, and I started talking to her again, I'm presuming she already met someone else or whatever, right? Or just changed her goals or whatever. And she started being real like abusive and stuff, like fully avoidant about all the stuff that she said. I think I'm gonna go on my phone and just have another read of the things being said. But yeah, obviously the stuff was on a phone call, and just absolutely nasty. Like, could you imagine if we as men were to do that? Like, I reckon we would get locked up straight up within our lovely Westminster system. They would lock us up, So we have to have the mental health, the mental health strength 4 times or more just to break even with the levels of I'm running out of labels here, but extremism that you faced, unfairness, if you want, inequality, if you want to look at starting a family, if you don't want to be the last one in your line. And I'm so lucky that I don't have any brothers or sisters, so on and so forth. That is what it is. At least I've got a good attitude, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing, All the best. Take it easy. And we'll see what other stuff I feel like commenting on from Richard Grannon's videos. And cheers. Very great insight. Thanks for, making yourself so vulnerable. Because, I mean, he's shared quite a bit. You've shared quite a bit, Richard. Cheers.